How do you like my contribution to modern sculpture? I call it butcher's shop. Actually, a lot of paper clips hanging on cotton there. But it's cotton of a special kind, and I'll tell you why I've done this, because it really isn't awfully good at sculpture. Anyway, let me show you. First of all, it involves striking matches, so don't do this unless you're allowed to. If there's any doubt at all, get an adult to help you, and certainly never set fire to things like this if they could set fire to something bigger. But let me show you what happens if I light the cotton on which those paper clips are hanging. I've got a lot of them because I think it may not work first time. Here goes. Strike the match and light the cotton. Flame runs up, burns the cotton out, but the paper clip doesn't fall. Let's try it again, see if we can be lucky and get 2 out of 2. Light the match, light the cotton, paper clip doesn't fall. Well, what sort of thread is it? It can catch fire, but it doesn't break in two. Let's see what water does. Keep watching. Spray, spray. And the more water I put on, the weaker it gets until bang. So here we go. Water breaks the thread, fire doesn't. The reason is it's not just thread. It's thread, and it's got to be cotton thread, not plastic thread, not synthetic. Ordinary, good, natural fibre cotton. And you break off a length, and you take your paper clip, and you pass the thread through the paper clip. Well, I've dropped that one, but here's one already prepared. So that in fact you get 2 thicknesses of the thread coming out of the paper clip. Just pass it through, up they come, and keep them like that. And that thickness is important. One thickness doesn't really do the job. Next thing you have is ordinary table salt, and it's put into water. In fact, you put so much in that after a dickens of a shaking, you still have salt left, which means the water is carrying as much salt as it can possibly dissolve. You drop the paper clip in with its cotton, and keep poking the cotton in until it's so saturated with salty solution it can't take any more in. Then you take it out and you hang it up. And you let it dry. It doesn't have to be perfectly dry, it has to be dry enough to light. And once you've done that, with a bit of luck, this is what happens. You strike the match, set fire to the thread, and the thread burns, but the salt crystals melt and then come together again. There we go. The thread's melting. I'll just do that little bit, and you can see that that little bit there is in fact nothing but salt. The crystals have melted, they've come together again, and it's a thread of salt. So it doesn't burn, but it does dissolve. Put the water on it, and you can see that. Bit of water, and it dissolves and breaks. If you do it safely.